Okay, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you, wherever you are. Today is March 6, 2019. The market is doing a little bit of a pullback today, so maybe we see a little bit of a shaking on OPEX Wednesday, huh? Anyway, let's go and take a look at the internal. Before we do that, just go through a couple of the market. The Crude oil is down 46 cents at 56.11, and gold is up a couple bucks, 230 at 1287. The cash index on the Dow Jones is down 144 point at 25,662. The S&P 500 is down 17 and a half point at 2772. Nasdaq 100 is down 43 point at 7,113. The Russell 2000 is getting a hit today at down almost 27 point at 1,541. And the Nasdaq Composite is down about 64 point at 7,512. And the transportation continue to move on down 63 and a half point at 10,250. All right, so that is the indexes. Let's take a look at the internal. As you can see, let me zoom this in. The up-down volume on the New York Stock Exchange is a whopping minus 5.82. So definitely some negative selling going down here today in the market. And the Nasdaq is minus 2.4, and the Russell is a whopping 5.5 to 1. Well, it just went up a tick, 4.99 to 1 negative, for whatever it is worth. So definitely, the market is coming down. And then the advanced decline, the New York Stock Exchange decline, leading the advancer by 1586 issues. So pretty much the market is at least 2/3 of the issue is down in the New York Stock Exchange. And in the Nasdaq, the decliner is leading the advancer by 1641. So that is also very negative. And the cumulative tick been negative all morning in the New York Stock Exchange as well as in the Nasdaq. You can see the ES, the E-mini S&P 500 is open in range, open auction in range. Well, actually it's open drive in range, and came down, test the overnight low, bounce a little bit, and then broke to it, and then take another crack at the overnight low, but unable to hold it. And ever since then, took out the IB low, and right now it's coming off the low. So we'll see, will it be able to make it back up to the IB low there. And on the NQ, same thing, open auction, open in range, and came down, took out the overnight low, came back and retested, and then took out the IB low, and right now it's trying to make it back to the IB low. All right, so that's a quick look at the ES and the NQ. So let's go and take a look at the ES a little bit more on the daily candlestick. It is coming down to this bottom trend line, the bottom of this channel here. I'm still looking for this thing to come back and test the 2736 and a half, somewhere around there. So looking for this to break this this channel. And if we go and take a look at the volume profile, you can see that the volume profile, it is still inside of this big engulfing candle here. Yesterday got an inside day, today is also an inside day comparing to this big engulfing candle. I'm looking for this thing to break below this low. We'll take a look at that a little bit closely in the next chart when we take a look at the not the next chart, when we take a look at the daily volume profile. So I'm looking for this thing to retrace back down to at least 2736 and a half, and essentially what I'm really watching is for this thing to come all the way back down to this balance zone and possibly come down and test that 2677. But that's a way to go for now. So right now in the near term, I'm just looking at this 2736 and a half. All right, and on the market profile, you can see the market profile is need to come down and do some resolving these level down here. All right, so we got this poor low basically from Monday, I believe, right? Yeah, that's from Monday that need to get resolved, and also some of these couple of these poor low back in early February or late February that need to get resolved. So if we go over and take a look at the daily profile, you can see the daily profile here, it is coming down. I'm looking for this thing to come down to this 2767.5. Right, there are some single print from today. Let me go and zoom this in. So we'll take a look at some of these single prints up there somewhere. All right, so some of the single print that need to be filled up there, and we're basically looking at right now getting a little bit of a bounce off of the low. All right, the high is pretty clean. All right, did not tag yesterday naked point of control, so that is undone, unfinished business there. So we're gonna leave that for the future. And extension, I'm looking for this poor low to get tagged today. So we'll see will it get tagged today and come down and shake some of these longs out of there, and see what happened. So also there's a couple of poor low down here, the 27.64 27.63, and might not get down to this 27.63 today, but who knows, right? It's ABEX Wednesday, but looking for this 27.67.5. We'll see how that gonna pan out, because also looking at the volume profile here, I do see a poor low here, right? And to see a little bit of a cutoff here on the high, so the chances for that to come up might be a little slim, but never say it's impossible, right? Anything is possible, but the odds is slim. Okay, and but I'm looking for this thing to break this low here. A lot of people think this is a multi-bottom low, maybe, but based on profile theories, the auction theory, that say it is not a good low. Anyway, let's take a look at the SPY quickly, and then we go back and do whatever we do, right? Okay, so let me get the SPY chart on there. Okay. So here I got the 60-minute chart on the SPY. Right, so you can see that I also basically took a profile on these prices here, and this is the value area that I'm monitoring, and basically looking for price to break this value area and come down, test these low here, down here at the low. And this is basically equivalent to that 27.63. Is that the 26.73? No, the 27.67.5 on the ES here, the Monday low. So I'm looking for the SPY to come down and tag this low here today. Okay, so that is basically it. I'm not sure why you are not seeing this chart here. You should be seeing this chart. So let me see what I that's interesting. Let me see. Let me move this over, because you are not seeing this chart. Wonder why. Right? Maybe you are. It's just that I am not seeing it because of the bandwidth on the computer. Anyway, hey, thanks for watching. Hopefully your day are going well, and if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you're not a subscriber on my YouTube channel, click on the subscribe button, and also the bell icon for notification whenever I do a live video such as this, or whenever I upload a video on my to my YouTube channel. So have a good day and good luck on your trading.